What's up, everybody? Good morning. It is Wednesday, November the 10th, the day before Veterans Day. I am a U.S. Air Force veteran, by the way, if you did not know. So, shout out to all of my military brethren and sister in a word, all my military peoples out there. Shout out to you. All right. So we're going to talk SafeMoon this morning, and I'm not going to be on that long, but I wanted to kind of do a little bit more research on SafeMoon because I'm a holder of SafeMoon. About 10% of what I have in my portfolio is SafeMoon, but if I'm honest with you, I didn't do a whole lot of research on it. I kind of did a cursory summary research to realize and ask myself if I thought that the cryptocurrency was at least a safe one to get into. And by my early estimations, it was. But I didn't really know much about it until I kind of did a little bit more of a deep dive yesterday. And I'm going to share what I came up with. And shout out to Money Buggy for kind of giving me the idea of at least doing a video just on SafeMoon and what I know anyway. So this is what I learned about SafeMoon. If you go to their website, their website is nice. First of all, this is one of the nicest, cleanest user interfaces and front page of a website that I've seen for most of the cryptocurrencies. They have their market cap listed here, what the circulating supply is, how much has been burned, how many holders that they have, which take a look at this. 2.8 million holders of SafeMoon. That's, man, I wish I would have known about it earlier and have gotten on the train earlier. Okay. But I mean, I've said that about all of the different ones like SHIB and Dogecoin. So it's hindsight being 2020. So I can admit that one. And then if you take a look at the current value, when I did a little bit of research just over a month ago, it was one less zero. Okay. So we're sitting at, I wish I knew like the actual numerical term of how to say it, but it's like five zeros and then the first, digit past the penny, okay, or behind the penny, I should say. But it was at six zeros a little bit over a month ago. Now, if you go into what the token is about, this is what had me interested. Okay. So it says the SafeMoon protocol is a community driven, focused, fair launch DeFi token. And there's three simple functions that occur during each trade. What they call reflections, which is money that is reflected to every single holder that has SafeMoon, and then a liquidity pool acquisition where 5% is added to the liquidity pool, helping the token stay liquid. So, how they collect that 10% total between the reflections and the liquidity pool is they put a tax, if you will. They put a tax on all sales of SafeMoon to kind of how do I say this? Help the mechanism of tokenomics and discourage like day trading of the token. So I looked at this when I heard about this, and I was like, man, they charge 10% and give 5% of it back to the people, and then 5% back to their liquidity pool. I said, man, over a long term period, you could basically have this token, and if they find a way down the road to help you be able to actually spend this or trade it so you can use it, you can live off of like, think of like reflections as dividends. If you hold a lot and the value goes up, you can live off of those dividends as other people are using and trading and selling the token. And then another percentage of it goes to a burn wallet never to be seen again. And I thought that that was interesting. So, like I said, automatic liquidity pool that goes into multiple pools that's used by exchanges. That's fantastic. That is actually fantastic. And they call it community focus. And that's one of the things that I like too. I like the ones that when they say community focus, it's like they have the people behind it, and then they have the marketing machine to kind of make people more aware. But also, what products are they developing? All right, that's some of the things that is important too. Because unlike Dogecoin, like I said, the reason why I'm high on SHIB, I'm high on Saitama, and I'm high on SafeMoon is they're actually delivering products. SHIB has a swap, They're looking at creating its own blockchain, which if they could create that blockchain to help, with these gas fees keep lower, bingo. And some of the other blockchains do a good job as well, but they're not as much used as like the Ethereum blockchain is. All right. SafeMoon is actually a token on the Binance chain. I didn't know that until yesterday. All right. But if you're delivering some products out there, okay, which is what they're doing, they have a wallet, which I've downloaded on my phone. I haven't used it or added any cryptocurrencies to it yet, but I plan on doing that. I want to see what the wallet is like. And y'all know, like I've said, I have my cryptocurrencies across multiple wallets and in different exchanges. In case one of them goes down or becomes illiquid, is that a term? Illiquid? For some reason, I know I have it on another exchange or in another wallet somewhere. Okay. They're also talking about version 2 of the contract and what that's going to do. And I can't talk intelligently too well on what version 2 does. And shout out to Money Boogie for pointing it out. Is they're going to change like the token amount, if you will, and it's going to reduce it from like 1 quadrillion in the current supply to 1 trillion. All right. And then they're going to do an exchange of the tokens for, or consolidate, if you will. That's the right word. Consolidate for 1,000 to 1. So let's say if you had 1,000 of the token, with them reducing the supply in version 2, you're not going to then go into 1,000 for version 2 since they're shrinking it essentially. You're going to have one token, or if you had 2,000, now you're going to have two tokens. The value of it doesn't change. Think of it kind of like a stock split. The total value of it doesn't change. You're going to have less amount, but the value is still going to remain the same. When I was looking through Reddit and Twitter posts, there were a lot of people kind of worried about that. Other cryptocurrency tokens have done it where they've consolidated or they've went from, version 1 or did a fork basically to a different version, and the value of their tokens did not change. Okay. But what this is supposed to do and why they're doing it is they're still going to have the 10% tax on sales, but they're reducing the fees, like the trading fees, because they're adding additional products to their ecosystem. All right. Other things that they're creating on their roadmap for development is a hard wallet. Okay. And a hard wallet is like an item that I can take, like think like a USB drive, and I can plug it into my computer and unplug it as I need to. And when it's unplugged, it is impossible for somebody to then hack or get into my supply of cryptocurrency. I'm going to be doing a discussion on a hard wallet as soon as it comes in. The Ledger Nano S, I believe. I'm getting it for free. Shout out to my homeboy who comments on my YouTube channel, CJ, for sending me one. I appreciate that. It should be in the mail sometime within the next week or two. And once I get it and try it out, I will do a review of it and let you guys know what I think about it. And then finally, they're going to be bringing about an exchange. I didn't see much on how their exchange is going to operate, if they're going to have anything different than what current people have. But if they're able to kind of do what say Thomas doing, where it's like the exchange is all in one place, where you have if they're able to combine their current wallet along with the exchange, because I don't want to have to go through two different products to be able to access different stuff. I want to be able to open one application and go through the exchange, do any swaps that I want to do, and store my cryptocurrency there. All right. And then get any NFTs or anything that I'm thinking about holding. Because NFTs is so stupid, in my opinion, but there's value to them. And people are buying and holding NFTs and the value's going up. Is it a fad? I don't know. But I don't want to be missed the train and realize that I could have gotten some type of Marvel NFT that I spent, I don't know, $300 on, just for it to go up in value 2 days later and it's now worth $2,000. I use that as an example, but that was a specific example that I learned about yesterday. Insane. My daughter does artwork, by the way. If you go on OpenSeas, she has 3 NFTs that has been published that she's done herself. If you look up Cass Frog, KASFORG, I might put that link in the YouTube description after this video. She does digital work. It's her passion and she's really damn good. I'm not saying that because, she's my kid. I'd say go check it out and tell me what you think yourself. Okay. So SafeMoon, I'm in it. I don't talk about it as often because it's not one of the easier ones to get. If you go to CoinMarketCap, which is where I like to go because you can have a lot of consolidated information here and go to market, you can see where you can get SafeMoon at. Like I said, it's on the Binance chain. Actually, no, I said that wrong. It's an Ethereum contract. My bad. My bad. Why did I? Oh, it's an Ethereum contract, but it's on the Binance Smart Chain. So you have to swap it with B. Okay, yes, I was saying it right. So you have to swap it with BNB. Okay, or if you're using a swap. But if you go to a place like Gate.io, Hotbit, which is where I bought mine at, and then I moved it to my MetaMask wallet. It's a little bit easier to get there, but it's a little bit more expensive when it comes to, how do I say this? When it comes to like moving it to your wallet. Like if you were to get it just from a wallet, it might be just from a DEX, it might be cheaper to get. Okay. So that's what I found for SafeMoon. They do a really good job marketing. Oh, there's a really good website that has a decent looking dashboard. Okay, it looks kind of old school to me, but it's a really decent dashboard for having like a one stop quick look at kind of some of the quick updates. And this is for the version 1 stuff, but they do have a setup for what version 2 is going to look like. That's Safe Moon Glue, and that's GLU biz.com. I say if you want to do like a little one-stop shop to see what people are talking about real quick, I'd go there. And you can see that they have tweets by SafeMoon Warrior and the official SafeMoon Twitter, which I added the SafeMoon Twitter, but I didn't add SafeMoon Warrior. So I'm about to go do that right now on air. Because if this is a person to follow for SafeMoon News, I want to be there. I want to know what they know. And finally, before I sign off and get ready for work, they have, let's see, our team, which I always like to look and see if they show who their team is. Boom. I like this. Johnny Caroni. Okay. I've heard that name before. I have seen his name when I was doing research. Look, these people have LinkedIn profiles. This is what I like. I like faces that I can see, names, and like, are you real? Okay, if you have LinkedIn, to me, that kind of helps classify you as somebody that's real. So that's good. So check out their website. They have all of the major marketing platforms and places that you could go to get information listed on their website. A little bit later on today, when I'm not working, probably after work today, I'm going to go and make sure that I'm following all of them so that I could be up to date on the news. That's what I do. Okay. I've got 2 smartphones, I've got a laptop. I try to be as much of in the know as I can so that I can make smart, wise decisions on what I'm doing in cryptocurrency. Okay. So that's my video for today. Shout out to the people that watched the video. If you catch it on YouTube, hit that like button for your boy. Comment on SafeMoon and let me know what you think. Are you a holder of SafeMoon? I know one person is. I know 2 people are. Okay. 2 people that I know that are heavy in SafeMoon. I wouldn't consider myself heavy, but I'm going to be adding to the bag over time. And it's a long-term kind of hold for me. And if they're able to come through with their tokenomics and their products, then I believe that using the dividends off of SafeMoon is something that could give me a little bit of play money when I'm a little bit older. Shout out to everybody who watched the video, and until next time, peace.